Hello everyone and welcome to another All Sports Now YouTube video. Before we get started today, make sure that you like this video right now. Subscribe to us if you are not already. We're only 31 subscribers away from 100. You guys have really been making a charge, so if you've already subscribed, first off, thank you so much. Second off, make sure you tell others to subscribe. Also, make sure that you follow us on our social medias. All the information will be in the description below. All those various links will be there. Make sure you listen to the most recent podcast episodes as well, also in the description. Now, without further ado, let's get going on this video. So, Zachary Adam Ertz just got traded to the Arizona Cardinals for a cornerback and a 5th round pick. Honestly, what a legacy in Philadelphia. May I begin with that? 8 amazing years, 3 Pro Bowl appearances, and 1 Super Bowl ring. He was the number 1 tight end over in Philadelphia for the first 7 years, and then in this year, it looks like, except for the injury, that Dallas Goedert is starting to take over as that number 1 role, and now he will have that number 1 role once he comes back off the IR as Zach Ertz is getting shipped off to the undefeated Cardinals. Something that I want to address is a question that pretty much popped up into my head the second that I saw him get traded this morning, and that is, can he play twice this week? He played on Thursday night against the Bucs, had a really good farewell game, 29 yards and a touchdown in his farewell game for the Eagles. And then, I mean, technically the Cardinals still have a game left, right? And he's going to Arizona, so can he play 2 times in 1 week? Before I reveal if it's actually legal or not, here's a couple of things I want to mention about the situation overall, over whether it is even smart to do. First off, you have to understand that Zach Ertz just played 4 full quarters. He got a decent amount of snaps, more than usual, because Goedert was out for the entire duration of the game. So do you really want to tire him out that much? I mean, look, these are professional athletes, but fatigue is definitely a thing. He had a decent game, had a lot of snaps. Now he has to go to practice, put the Cardinals pads on, get his new number, and go back into another game. I'm not sure that that is best for his health or best for the success of the Cardinals, to be completely honest with you. The second thing I want to address is that he just got traded on a Friday morning. They play in less than 48 hours. I understand that these NFL players are smart. This is no knock to Zach Ertz at all, but you cannot give somebody 48 hours to learn a playbook. I feel like he needs at least an entire week for the connections to all be there, and that's why a lot of times, even if this circumstance doesn't happen and you see somebody get traded, you don't see them play right away. Now the question that popped into my head, and maybe popped into a lot of yours when you saw this trade go through after Zach Ertz already played a game in week 6, can he play twice in a week? Is it physically possible? Is it legal? The answer? No. I did some digging and the NFL does not allow a player to play twice in a week. I actually saw that this popped up a couple of years ago when Jalen Ramsey wanted out of Jacksonville. We all remember that. He played a game on Thursday, got shipped off to the Los Angeles Rams shortly after, and then the Rams had a game that Sunday, and that's where I found this answer. Could you just imagine the corruption going on in fantasy football? If somebody had Zach Ertz, he had a decent week already, and then he explodes on the Cardinals and does even more, that could flip people's matchups. That would just not be fair. One loophole I do want to talk about, though, or not so much a loophole, but just a rule that is instilled for trades like this that happen, is a player is able to sneak out of a bye week. If the first team that they were playing for before the trade has not had a bye week yet, but the team that they get traded to has already had a bye week, essentially the teams that they are playing for will not have a bye week for the entire duration of the year, and they do not have to sit out a week because of it. So if they're healthy, you could play 17 games. Or in the case of this year, 18 full games. That's a bit of an advantage for fantasy in that your tight end or whoever your player is would not have to get a bye week, would not have to take a week off. Make sure you all comment below on how you think Zach Ertz will fit this Cardinals scheme. Will the undefeated streak continue? They're 5-0 right now. How far can they go, and how will he do on this team? If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I know it's a bit of a shorter one, but I'm trying to make these a little quicker so that you can watch the entirety of it without taking up a huge chunk of your day. So make sure you follow us on our socials. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video right here on All Sports Now.
But you know that I'm still overthinking.